Hello dear students, welcome to the online education of class 7 science. So dear students, in the previous class we were discussing about the destruction caused by the cyclones. So how the cyclones can be destructive. So the heavy winds, they are going to enter into the low lying area of the coastal areas, hence it causes a severe loss of life and property, and also it reduces the fertility of the soil. And where would be the eye of the cyclone, and how much high the cyclone goes up, and how the water level enters into the sea coast, that we have discussed in the previous classes. So dear students, now let us go for the next concept, that is tornadoes. So before that, as we heard the concept of cyclone, so cyclone is named and known by different names in different parts of our world or different countries of the world. Okay, so you might be heard every year one cyclone hits some coastal part of our country. So every time there will be a different name is given. For example, Ghani, or there are many names. Okay, so funny is given. Okay, Nisarga. Okay, cyclone names have been given. So based on the some capital letters. Okay, it will be there is a one committee. That committee gives the name for each of the cyclone. Okay, so cyclone is known by different names in different countries. So it is called hurricane in the American continent. So if you go for the American continent, the cyclone is named by the word hurricane. They call it as a hurricane. Okay, so in Philippines and Japan, this cyclone is called by a name typhoon. They call it as typhoon, like that. So different names will be given in different countries, and every year one cyclone hits our coastal area. So every time there is one name is given to each of the cyclone. Okay, recently within just 1.5 months before, so one cyclone hit. So for that also name is given, like that. Different names will be given to each kind of cyclone here. So this is how the cyclones are named. So now let's learn about tornadoes. See, so tornadoes are also kinds of the heavy winds or storms. So in our country they often they do not happen or take place frequently. Okay, so their number is occurrence is very less in number. So hence tornadoes availability is less, or this incident or this event would not take place more number of time. Okay, it's very less. So a tornado is what? Then you can ask the question. See, a tornado is a dark funnel shaped cloud that reaches from sky to the ground. Okay, means it's a dark funnel shaped cloud. Cloud, what is there? A dark funnel shaped cloud. It's rotating around. Okay, funnel shaped, it is cloud, so which is rotating around continuously. It reaches from sky towards the land. Okay, towards the ground. So look at the figure 8.16. I will show you next. Okay, so most of the tornadoes, they are very weak, means they will not be as strong as the cyclones. Most of the tornadoes are weak, but some violent tornadoes may occur. So these violent tornadoes can travel at a speed of about 300 km per hour. Okay, so tornadoes can move at a speed of 300 km per hour, and tornadoes may form within the cyclones also. That tornadoes can take place. Look at the here. So before that, you can see the hurricanes. Regarding cyclones, I was discussing. See, cyclone in which part of the country, where you can see the cyclone. See, typhoon, Japan and Philippines, typhoon. North Pacific Ocean, you can see the typhoon. So here, hurricane, American continent, we call it as a hurricane. See, North Atlantic Ocean towards Indian Ocean. See, our country, we call it as a cyclone. Indian Ocean is here. Our India is here. Okay, look at it. This is the map of the India. So where in the world pick map. So here cyclone we call it as Indian Ocean. At the end you can see North Atlantic Ocean, South Pacific Ocean. Here you can see the cyclone as well as hurricane. Okay, so this is all about tornadoes. Okay, the whole coastline of India is vulnerable to cyclones. The whole cyclone of the India is whole coastline of the India is vulnerable to cyclones. Means vulnerable means it is going to be hit by the cyclones most of the times. But particularly the east coast, for example, the states like West Bengal, Odisha, for some extent Tamil Nadu, so they are usually vulnerable or got hit by the cyclones every year. Okay, so but whereas the western coastline, they would not be hit by the cyclones more in number. So this year the even Maharashtra is hit by the cyclone so oftenly. So hundreds after 100 years it has been hit by the cyclone, but moreover east coastline will be hit by the cyclone. So see, cyclonic storms, they are vulnerable both in terms of intensity and frequency of the cyclones. So both in terms of intensity it is more in number, violent, and frequency of the cyclones also more vulnerable in the coastlines. Okay, so here you can look at the diagram of tornado. See, look at it here, image of the tornado. It is a rotating ball of clouds. Okay, see, from the it is moving from the clouds towards the land. So this is information is given by National Severe Storm Laboratory. Okay, so released by the Indian Meteorological Department of New Delhi. Okay, so this is what the image of the tornado. Look at it here. Tornado is how it is rotating. See, like I say, a funnel it is taking. Okay, so dear students, I hope you have understood the concept of tornado. So let me continue the remaining concept of this lesson in the tomorrow's class. Thank you and have a nice day.